Welcome to the Hacienda. Rivet here. Welcome back. Good to see you all again. It's been a couple weeks since I posted some cooking, and it's time to do some more. It is a cold, wet, sloppy, drizzly, nasty kind of winter day outside, and the drizzle's forecasted to turn into snow later on today as the temperature drops from 31 to down in the 20s. So what better way to pass the time than to do a taste test in the kitchen? Today we're going to do a taste test on hot dogs. Yes, the classic summer food. What I've got here is a nice combination of typical hot dogs that you'd find, plus a gourmet brand over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to taste test them all, and you're going to get a good readout here from my opinion on what is the best hot dog for the value and the nicest hot dog actually to eat. Now the key thing here is they're all beef hot dogs, okay? No turkey, chicken, vegetarian, none of that funky crap. It's all real hot dogs here. And some may have pork in it. I think this brand, Nathan's, may have it. I don't know. I'll let you know. But stick with me and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so what hot dogs are we going to taste test? Okay, we got a nice combination here of hot dogs that we're going to try, and every one of them is all beef. I checked the ingredients. There's no pork, no turkey, no nothing. The first one we're going to start with is Hebrew National. These are, you know, top shelf beef franks, and of course by the name, you know, they're all beef. These are standby, a very good favorite. There's 6 hot dogs to a package, and this package goes for $3.72. The next one we're going to try is the Ballpark all beef franks, 100% beef. Those went for $3.48 for a package of 8. Oscar Meyer, another traditional favorite here, classic beef uncured franks. I paid $3.48 for these, and there are 10 hot dogs in this package. They're a little smaller than the other ones, but I haven't probably eaten these in over 35 years. So let's go ahead and check them out. Next ones is Nathan's. Okay, apparently these are pretty popular, although I can tell you, to my knowledge, in my entire life, I have never eaten a Nathan's hot dog that I know of. I may have, I don't know. But they're 100% beef, 8 bun length hot dogs. And I paid $3.67 for this package. And last but not least, finally, gourmet special hot dogs that I ordered online. Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef gourmet hot dogs, Frankfurters. And there are 5 hot dogs in this package, and this package cost me $12. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take them out of the package and get ready for the taste test. Okay, so here we got them carefully arranged. I've got a cheat sheet so I know which hot dog is which. Now, originally, when I was mulling over the concept for this video, I thought, you know, I'll put them on the grill. You know, all these hot dogs are fully cooked, so really all they need is heating up. But then I thought, you know, with the grill marks, the taste of the charcoal and some hardwood wood, that would, you know, add something to the hot dog and make the most mediocre hot dog pretty tasty. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and steam them, boil them here. So we're going to get the pure, unadulterated flavor of the hot dog itself. Okay, so here we go. The following hot dogs are the Snake River Farms, the Oscar Meyer, Ballpark, Nathan's, and the Hebrew National. Now, to give you an honest taste test, we're just going to eat the hot dog plain, and between tastes I will cleanse my palate with adult beverage, Moosehead Canadian Lager, one of my favorite beers of all time. So let's go ahead and start left to right. We're going to start from the left and move to the right, okay? We'll start with the Snake River Farms hot dog. Now, oh, that's got a casing on it. Definitely got a snap to it. Oh, that looks pretty daggone meaty. You see it in the light here? Nice texture. So let's give it a try. Very beefy flavor. Got some saltiness to it. Definitely salty up front. And I love the casing. Alright, right there, it earns some points. Any sausage, frankfurter, hot dog that's got casing on it is A-okay in my book. I love that stuff. No flavor of fillers at all. Very, very mild. This would not offend anybody. Texture, excellent. Very meaty. Tastes like there's whole muscle meat in there. Overall quality, very good quality hot dog. Is it worth 12 bucks? Well, I wouldn't buy them every day, but for a special occasion, sure. I love the packaging. I love the idea that they're from happy cows that have been massaged. So yeah, definitely I like that hot dog. Now let's cleanse the palate. All right, the next one is the Oscar Meyer regular beef frank. Okay, no casing. That was a disappointing cut. Felt very mushy. You can see some fat oil over here coming out that the Wagyu did not have. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because hot dogs should be fatty. The texture looks good. Doesn't look mushy. So let's try that. Not as salty as a Wagyu. Very nice beefy flavor. Didn't get the notion of fillers in that hot dog. Definitely tasted meaty, like there's whole muscle meat in there, but it's more finely ground. Texture was very, very good. I gotta say, that's a damn good hot dog. For the overall quality, heck yeah, I'd buy those again. Let's go to hot dog number 3. That's gonna be the Ballpark Frank. Now that did plump slightly when we cooked it, so that's not necessarily a good thing, folks, because that makes me think that there's some kind of oatmeal or some kind of starch in there that swells. Okay, that cutting was a disappointment, as was the Oscar Meyer. Very soft. Now this texture looks kind of pasty. Not like the other two, which look meaty. This looks pasty, but anyway, let's try it. Very, very little salt flavor. As far as the salt level, it's the most pleasing so far. These are pretty salty, this is not. Beefy flavor, not really. It tastes beefy, but there's some other stuff in there. If I didn't read the label and it said 100% beef, I would have said there's pork or definitely chicken in there. The texture, mushy. Not chewy at all. That's a kid's hot dog. You throw that to the children. Fillers, well, it tastes like there's a lot of fillers in there. Now it does have a slight hint of paprika flavor, which is pleasing. It's pleasant. But I think they threw the spices in there to mask the flavors of whatever else is in that hot dog. Again, the texture was kind of mushy. Overall value, what would I say that one was? Ballpark $3.48. Not very expensive, but I definitely would not buy these again for myself or an adult. Those are definitely thrown to the kids or the dogs. All right, next one. Excuse me. Nathan's. Heard a lot about Nathan's. All right, that was a disappointing cut, just like the Ballpark. It's like I was cutting through pudding or flan. A very thin diameter, in between meaty and pasty. All right, so let's give it a try. Very low salt, on par with Ballpark. It doesn't heat you up front. Texture is firmer, not as firm as these two, but firmer than that. But still, consistency is like there are some fillers in there, although they say there's not. Some hint of some sort of spice in the background, black pepper. Of all the hot dogs, it was the smallest diameter, although one of the longest, or the longest. I didn't like it. There's something in the background that it's a nasally aftertaste that tastes like chemicals to me. I mean, it's a hot dog. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. But on a taste test like this, when we're looking for stuff, I don't like the aftertaste. There's something there that is not right. It doesn't taste like it came from a farm somewhere. It tastes like it came from a lab. All right, Hebrew National. This has been one of my favorite hot dogs for many decades. It's been my go-to hot dog, but that's why I tasted it last. I didn't want to be biased. It's got a medium cut between the meatiness of these two and the pastiness of these two, so it's middle of the road. The insides, it doesn't look mushy or pasty. It has a nice looking texture. So let's go ahead and try it. The Hebrew National probably has the lowest level of salt taste of all of them. It's still salty, but it's kind of like an afterthought. Salt is an enhancing flavor for that, so that's good. The flavor is not as beefy as any of the other ones, surprisingly enough. Being a kosher hot dog, and knowingly it's all beef, you would think it would be upfront beef on par with the Snake River Farms, but it's not. It's probably the least beefy flavor of all of them, which is surprising. Fillers? No, there's no fillers in it. Obviously they can't because it's kosher. But the meat in there is very finely ground, so it does have a very soft, smooth texture that would be pleasing for a kid or center of the road. That is a hot dog that's going to be as inoffensive to most people as possible. Texture, not bad. Center of the road. Overall quality and value, those are $3.72 for the pack. I'll tell you, I was surprised. Obviously, Snake River Farms are my favorite, but at $12 for a pack, that's pretty steep. So for the rest, I'm saying that Oscar Meyer hot dog probably came out on top. And that's amazing because Hebrew National has been my go-to hot dog. I'm getting a little aftertaste on the Hebrew National as well. I don't know what it is. It doesn't taste beefy. Again, it tastes like it's come from a lab. That's disappointing. But I'm glad I did the taste test. So now I know. Now you know, folks. By the way, want to let you know I am not getting any recompense from any of these makers of hot dogs. I'm doing this purely on my own, just to share the information with you, my wife and the cat, and myself. And so now I have a ton of hot dogs to eat, which makes me happy. So anyway, thanks for joining me, people. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.